Hello, everyone. It's Phil Jones, and I am at the Severtson booth with Aaron. Aaron, how are you?
I'm doing great, thank you.
So, Aaron, can you talk a little bit about Severtson and screens that you make and things like that? Give us a little background.
Yes, so we're Severtson Screens. We started out about 35 years ago. We originally were doing flight simulators for the government, and then we moved into cinema screens. And then from there, in the early 2000s, we also introduced our home theaters. And so we do home theater, Pro AV, and cinema throughout the world.
I've seen a lot of high-end consumer theaters, home theaters, and I see your screens in there a lot.
Yes.
And you also mentioned that professional cinemas. What are some professional cinemas where you may find these products?
Throughout the United States, we do about a third of all the cinemas, and then plus a ton around the world.
And I noticed you have a huge amount of solutions, whether it's motorized screens, fixed screens, and a ton of different materials, right?
Yes, we have fixed, electrics, tab tension, non-tab tension, in-ceiling, on-wall, cable drops. We have a ton of different options on that. When it comes to materials, a wide variety of materials. We have white materials, gray materials, ALR, woven, perforated. So yes, we can pretty much accommodate anything that you need for screens.
Okay, well, since we have an expert here, let me ask you a couple of questions about materials. So first thing, people always ask me about acoustically transparent materials. You have multiple options, right? You have perf, and then you also have woven. How would you pick between the two, and what would you tell someone?
So the main difference is going to be the care. Perforated screens, which are vinyl, they're going to be a little bit easier to care for because it's a vinyl. The weaves are a cloth, so they can just, you got to be a little bit more careful with those. We do actually also have a woven PVC, which is easy to care for also. So it just depends on the lighting of the room. So if you have controlled lighting, generally we recommend a white screen because all production and post-production is done on a white screen.
Okay, which makes sense. You have to worry about hot spots and all of the other things that can actually happen. Now, if you did like a ALR screen, that most likely is probably going to be a perf screen over a woven screen?
No, actually, no. ALR screens generally are not perforated at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because generally they're lenticularly cut.
Okay.
So an ALR screen is generally in a room with like high ambient, like where we're standing now. So that's the situation where you're going to use an ALR screen. Now, we do offer a high contrast ALR screen that is perforated, but it's not the lenticularly cut material, and that's the reason why we're able to perforate it.
Okay.
So we do have an option for an AT ALR screen, but it's not the lenticularly cut material.
Okay, but most of the time, if you're going to use a perf screen or an acoustically transparent screen, it's probably going to be in a more professional application, whether it's professional cinema or a dedicated theater or media room, which has lighting control anyway.
That is correct, yes. That's where you're going to find those acoustically transparent materials most of the time.
Another thing we want to talk about is there's a big growth in RGB laser-based projection. It's been around in the professional side for a long time. In the consumer side, you're starting to see a lot of models from everybody from Hisense to XGME to a bunch of other companies offering pretty high brightness, pretty good quality RGB laser projectors, but they have a lot of speckle. Do you guys have any solutions or stuff that kind of reduces that speckle effect that someone who has one of those screens could use?
Yes, we do. We have about 3 different options. Unfortunately, it is limited because of that. Unfortunately, that is a projector issue. It's not a screen issue. But we do have some matte white materials, which are lower gain. We also have our Severtson acoustically transparent 4K material, which is our SAT 4K woven material. And then also our BWAP material, which is our bright white acoustically transparent, which is our woven PVC. We have found that those 3 in particular materials do really well with RGB laser. The SAT 4K is also in a lot of cinemas that are using that RGB laser projector. Yeah,
because Barco and Christie and some of these models have been doing, super high brightness RGB laser projectors. So if you can handle that in a professional studio, that same screen materials and technologies will work on a 5,000 lumen RGB laser in a home.
Absolutely.
The brightnesses are going up so much, and most that a lot of times you have enough perceived contrast on a gray screen to get the job done on one of these projectors.
Yes, that is correct. Yeah. So generally what we do is we like to target for foot lamberts on a controlled lighting situation about 25 to 30, even though you really only need about 16 to 18 foot lamberts, but we like to target a little bit high. And then whenever you're dealing with a room with some ambient light, we like to target 50 plus foot lamberts or more. And so that's kind of what we do, is we base it off of the lighting conditions in the room as to whether or not we're going to recommend that white, gray, or ambient light rejecting material.
Exactly, and a lot of times you'll hear it also measured in nits.
Yes,
so
nits, yeah.
so back in the days when you had SDR material, it was about maybe 100 in a darkened room to 125 in a darkened room. If the room had a lot of light, the more nits the better. The more nits the better, right? But when you get into even in a darkened space, to make sure you get the highlight details and the saturated colors and reduce the amount of tone mapping required on a projector, the DCI, the Digital Cinema Initiative, is recommending around 300 nits. We're saying about 200. So that also kind of factors in on what type of screen you actually want to use.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So if I want to learn more about the screens you offer, where should I go?
You go to SevertsonScreens.com.
So Aaron, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Have a wonderful day.